So hello and welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast. I paused for a moment because I was like in a mind frame of I had to switch from editor to content provider because my first thought was hello. No, wait, that's the incorrect line. I was supposed to say good evening, ladies and menfolk, or something like that because that's how that's how another show starts that I edit. Uh, but we'll give them shout outs in a just a minute or so. Welcome to Fairy Tale Podcast. This is episode 172. We're getting old. We're in the 170s now. We're closing in on 200. No idea what we're gonna do for 200, but
Oh God,
make it special.
scares me.
Maybe we'll get
Think
Tia
about
Allard
that.
for 200 again. We should see if we could get two guests for 200.
It'd be
We
funny
should
if we
totally
got
do that.
Tia. It'd be funny if we got Tia and Todd.
Episode 200.
I would
Episode
like
200
that,
should just be. Episode 200 should probably start like an hour earlier, just so we can like dick around.
Or we could do
Because-
like with 150 where it was just a week.
Oh
And-
God,
and
I
a show every day. That was so
I
hard.
don't think that's a good idea.
I also don't
Having
think it's a good
said
idea.
that one wasn't good. But I mean,
everybody
getting
hated me for that. They're like, you should really stop. You should go to bed now. Okay, no, get off the computer and go to bed.
But like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a week long, but it'd be cool if we could get two guests on, and then like, we say interview, but that's not what we do. We just talk, and sometimes stories happen. Good times. Good times. But hey, there's a Lucy, and for everybody for those that normally would post spoiler in the comments, too late. Carla has already seen her human form. And she loves it. She thinks it's adorable.
I just can't. It's.
And now I'm gonna show it. Now I'm gonna show it to Lucy as well. So if you click on the link there, this is what Carla looks like now.
I am cute. I'm adorable.
This will be showing up in next week's chapter.
If only I could actually see something. God damn you, internet!
It's in the
No.
links. I swear, I posted a link. In
It
the
takes
chat.
a minute for it to. Oh my god! Ah, you look adorable, but you still look like you bitched someone out.
Adorable.
And
but
has
still
reverted to calling Happy, male.
She is like the main anti-villain of every
To be
schoolgirl
fair,
anime.
Happy and
Okay.
I totally agree with Lucy in this chapter.
Just
that we're reading
really quickly before everything gets started, just in case somebody may have to take over hosting the call, like assume Fairy Tale Podcast and continue the broadcast, because Winter Storm Octavia has dropped lots and lots of ice in my area, and we have lost power twice. So
And it's
I'm
hailing over
hoping.
here.
Well, we didn't get any snow. We got ice.
The, sh-
There's
the,
been-
the show
there's been-
continues even when you disappear. Sometimes, anyways.
But there has been no snow here. It's just been all ice and waters and stuff. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to contribute to the Give Lucy Vodka campaign, make sure to go to our website and click on that donation button. But
At the
specify that it's
Everything.
to help Lucy purchase vodka.
I'll take any amount, any kind of vodka. I don't care. I just need something.
All right. So yeah, back to the whole thing I was talking about a bit ago. If you haven't checked it out, you obviously should, because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. But the Word Ninjas live show, make sure to check that out. Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Is it 8 Eastern Standard?
So close. So
Damn it.
close.
6. No, 7. 12.
There you go.
15.
15 o'clock.
It's one of those
15
hours.
o'clock. One of those hours. Psh. It's in the evening time. I think it's actually at 7, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I was one number off. All
You
right.
blew it.
I know. How dare I? But they just recently had 2 episodes back to back with interviews with the fine ladies over at Turtle Deck Press. I know this because I edited them on Sunday, so you can find those episodes up on iTunes. I'm working to make sure that as soon as they get done with a live show, I get it sent to me so I can edit, and it can either be up, if not the next day, then the day after. So usually, if not on Thursday, it should be up on Friday on the iTunes feed for you audio listeners. Sadly, we don't have a version for this, but that's because I'm not getting paid to edit these, so I am not going to edit these.
And I'm
There's
busy
too much.
writing
Holy
the
crap!
apology letter to pay you for this.
Holy crap! There's a Lisana. That means there will be Reedus Gallery tonight.
That means the show will be longer than we thought.
Class got canceled.
Don't you have class in Florida?
I'm in Georgia.
I thought your school was in. All right.
No,
Yeah.
I live in Florida. My school is in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
SCAD student.
Suddenly, since
I might be a little distracted because I do have to finish this animation homework. Well, it's due tomorrow morning. But I'm here.
that is the face of doom that's due tomorrow morning.
I mean, it's mostly done. Like, I got the body and the legs and, like, the head bob and all that, but now I have to animate the arms. It's 3D animation.
All right. So that having been said, let's move on to talking point number 1. I'm picking on Charles today so much.
Well, considering how often I'm not here, it's only fair.
Yes. And the fact that I've edited 3 episodes in less than 24 hours, it's stuck in my head. It is. I did do the Throwback Thursday thing, so there will be an episode showing up on the iTunes feed on Thursday that is old school, and we mean seriously old school.
It's like
How old?
a year and a half ago, old school for us.
Let's see. The episode that I just did, it is December 2013 when they recorded it. Yeah. That old school. So, yeah, they're talking about the New Year coming up, and let's see, Justin bought a $600 bottle of scotch. How was that, by the way?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted a 30-year-old bottle of scotch before he turned 30. From what I hear, it was pretty good.
Oh my god.
It was like, yeah, and apparently, let's see, Calvin stated that he will be Calvin will be turning 30 this year.
Everyone turns 30 this year from our crew, except for Ed.
Oh, I was fixing to say that's a lie because
He's special.
I'm past it.
And I'm long before it. I'm not even. I'm
Well,
not even 20. I will be in September, but that's
Then you
still.
could finally have. Then when you turn 21, you can have a 21-year-old bottle of scotch. I was gonna say you could have a 20-year-old bottle of scotch, but nope. I mean, you could, but not legally.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. Because I'll get in trouble for anything I say to the contrary. Even
And
though
I
my
don't want to
personal
write apology letters tonight.
my personal belief is that if you're old enough to go to war and die for your country, you're old enough to have a frickin' drink. But that's just my personal opinion. And I do understand why the drinking age is at 21, because I've seen way too many drunk 18-year-olds that cannot handle that should never have been given alcohol that early.
to be fair, there are 21-year-olds that also act like.
Oh no, to be absolutely
There
fair,
are
I've seen
30-year-olds.
5-year-olds that should not be
Exactly.
given alcohol. It's because they're still mentally 18. They never matured past it.
Oops.
Mhm. Like it's a joke
Yeah.
when I say how do I adult, but I can adult if I need to. I just don't want to. There's a difference.
Right?
I can be an adult if the situation warrants it. But now I shall turn the show over to Makarov for the time being that he is here.
Oh, crap.
Come on, Mr. Fortune Cookie.
What's
I
really
don't know.
funny is the two people that have our early segments are not here. Our early segments are normally Lucy with con updates, Carla with swag and news, all that jazz. So our
We
two
can
early
talk
segments.
anime, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, okay. Who has been checking out a new anime series recently?
I've been watching Magi, but that's not new.
Is it
But it's
new
new
to
to
you?
you.
It's new to me. My
Yes.
roommate
Okay.
got me into
Then,
it.
I'm laughing.
then you can talk about Magi because otherwise it's just going to be me sitting around talking about Supernatural.
Oh, I haven't seen the newest season yet. How is it?
It's good, I guess. I
Yeah.
just this
The
week,
other new.
last week,
What?
I started watching Supernatural from season 1, and by
Oh my
Thursday
god, you got to see them with the squishy cheeks.
I started
so little.
season 1, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, and through that entire process, through that entire week, I was watching all the episodes of Supernatural. You do need to start watching
But that
season 10
means
because
I won't
unavailable.
get
you need
on
to
the
watch it because of episode 5, their 200th episode.
The 200th
Oh, I
episode is so
heard that
good.
hurt. I heard it
No.
hurt. Did it hurt?
Nah.
No, it did not hurt. It did not hurt.
No,
It
in a
was
good way.
amusing.
No, I mean hurt in a good way.
I mean, there was
It's
a part of it
like
where
in the
we were like, oh.
All right, so Lisana's going to talk about
I'm-
Maggie.
Magi. I can really only say, oh my god, the pants, all of the cosplayers that I know, including my great roommate here, who's cosplaying Judal, voiced by Todd Abercorn. That's like
pants?
one of the main villains is voiced by Todd, which is great.
The
Judal.
Judar.
Judar.
It's either.
It's either or. I mean, the dubs
No,
say
it's actually
Judal.
Judar. Judar.
I know it's actually. Yeah, but
Boom.
that's who he cosplays and stuff. It's just like Todd Abercorn voices him. When I heard that voice, I was like, oh my god, it's Todd. But the show is really cute and it does a really fun take on, Alibaba
1001
and
Nights.
Aladdin and
1001 Nights.
1001 Nights, yeah. And it's like, I love the art style of it. I love kind of the concept of how the magic and like magical creatures and the dungeons, how that all works. And it's got some really interesting character development, especially with, what's her name? The slave chick?
Morgiana.
Morgiana. She's got some really cool character development that goes on.
I think it's interesting how it starts off like it's going to be like a very like Sword Art Online.
Yeah, it seems like it's
But
going to be
then-
Sword Art
then Game of
Online.
Thrones.
It's like anime Game of Thrones, only 1001 Nights. It really is. Like, that shit gets crazy really fast, and I love it. The character designs are just so much fun. And the best thing about the cosplay playing it is that you have oversized pants. So you can just kind of... Yeah, have you ever seen the people who, pull up their pants and then grab their ankles so they're just like a head in pants? You can do that so easily with a Magi cosplay. That's like their thing now. And I look forward to that because I plan to cosplay Aladdin. But overall, the show is a lot of fun to watch. And I'm waiting for the next season to get dubbed because the dubs are actually really, really good. But, it's just got a really fun flair to it while still having a lot of that really serious, Game of Thrones-like stuff going on. And the dungeons are fucking incredible. And the genies, the djinn or the genies, it can be, they're basically the same thing, are so cool. They all have really cool designs. So, that's me blabbing on about that. That was fun to watch. I really can't wait for the next season, or the next season be dubbed, because that show's just a lot of fun. I've also been started into watching X-Files, but that's not an anime. It's not an anime!
Oh man, X-Files is good though.
I'm getting close to the end of season 1. There was the one episode with the guy who had the what is it, pyrokinesis? Yeah, pyrokinesis, and I was like, is that Mark Shepard? And I looked it up and I was like, it's Mark Shepard! It is. He was the
Oh my
guy who
gosh,
could
I didn't get there, but I love him.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, man, older shows like the X-Files, he was fucking playing as like some sort of demonic.
Mark Shepard's in Firefly too, which makes me really happy.
Oh yeah, he is. He was also.
But Lucy has a bunny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I just want to pet it.
It started like sleeting outside, so we had to go bring them in.
Oh, I just want to pet it. I wasn't
so,
saying it's bad that you have it out. I just want to pet it.
Is that Whiff or Ryooki?
This is Ryooki. My mom has with. We're trying to warm them up because it was hella cold outside.
Cold bunnies.
I know. Look at
the fact that he's just cuddling.
Oh my god! Don't you dare fall. Oh, she hates cuddling.
Which means that she's super cold because, it's happening.
Yep. Now she's all over the place. Like, half her foot's on my boob, the other foot is on my arm, and she's just all over the place.
You have boobs? What?
I know, right? That's what she's holding on to with her claws.
Ow.
Bunnies have
claws.
They do.
Oh my god. I can't tell you how many claw marks I have on my chest from having them on them.
Alright. I think that's going to be it for our What's New with Anime segment thing. Yeah.
I read.
It's kind of a new segment. It doesn't have a title.
We could just call it What's New with Animu.
What's New with Animu? Yeah, sure. Go with that. Why not derpy it up some with thing that derpy Ojo-sama would say?
We miss her.
We do miss her. If her computer would ever let her use Google anything.
Well, right now she doesn't even have power, so
she doesn't have a voice, so
that
it wouldn't
more
matter.
Voice than she has had for the past few days. But.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a voice anymore because she went outside for 30 minutes.
No, she just
pictures of all the ice.
Me and you could hear it.
Kind of.
No, I could hear it. Don't tell me what I couldn't or couldn't hear. Kind of. You don't know.
Yes, I do. I have Snapchat.
Yeah, but then you... Okay, whatever. It's not important. This is not a thing.
Not important. Okay, so moving on to outside news, and then we'll go to... and we'll move on to fairy tale news. So the date has been set. Mark your calendars. March 15th is when we are going to launch Infinity's Light.
Nice.
Yay!
So just getting that out there, we're going to be launching the Indiegogo for Infinity's Light. I'm sure that several people are already aware of this. If not, then they've heard, hopefully, from other people through, oh my god, we have a deadline now. And I've publicly announced it, so there is no changing it. Aha.
Because we've not publicly announced a deadline before.
We haven't technically.
Oh my
I
god!
don't think we have.
Bunny.
It just closed
We had tentative deadline, but we didn't officially announce it. So now it's been officially announced. So March 15th, that's the date. Yes. And for good or for ill, it shall happen. But yeah, we've got some really good stuff happening in the works right now. No, we haven't said anything about it. We've got another project kind of in the works as far as a manga thing goes, but we're not going to say any more about that until we have something solid backing it. I'm not. It's in the very, very early stages of the creative process.
It's in the recesses of our brain.
Yeah, it's in the recesses of
anything like If it's anything like Infinity's Light, that'll take like a year, because that's about how long. Because we started
Yeah,
it.
and
Elfman and I started working on it last year about this time.
it also does not have a title. No, I haven't mentioned it. If it doesn't have a title, I'm not mentioning it. But yes, I have mentioned that we plan to cover more than just one specific type of manga. So anybody out there, when we finally launch this campaign, if you have a story idea, or you've got kind of some artwork for a story that you're working on, and you just want to work with creative people and have fun and bring your idea to fruition and get it dubbed and all that stuff, OTP Manga will gladly take you in and publish your work. Yes, because that's what we're looking to be, is a group that does many different genres of manga, not just one thing. And we're happy to take other people who have work with our lead artist. So that's part of the Indiegogo campaign, is to try and raise money so we can hire assistants. Yay! Preferably some who aren't so
interns.
Preferably some who aren't so busy with school that they can't not help out. So unfortunately, that eliminates Lisana, even though she's a talented artist. She has.
Or then you have the ones who are like, yes, I can do this, and then you give them all the work, and they're like, oh my god, and fall over and faint and die.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened with me. School.
There's been. Oh, it's not just you. We've had a lot of people that are like super. That we tell them about the project, and they're like super excited, and then like we show them what all work needs to be done, and they're like, I can't do this, and I'm like.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm like, it's not as much. It's not as much work as a lot of people seem to make it out to be, but it's still a pretty daunting task, because you are.
It's a lot of work for somebody like me who's got school and already doing a lot of art things.
Our hope is that with the Indiegogo we can hopefully surpass our goal, because there's fun incentives there from the voiceover and the creative writing crew as well. We've got some ideas as to what shenanigans we might do if we can double the amount that we're raised. But also there is, it just makes it a lot easier for us to bring in people who otherwise, who are very talented, but we would not otherwise be able to bring on, because, people's got to get paid, and we understand that. Food needs to be bought in order to be consumed and eaten and keep people alive, and warm or cold depending on what season they're in the area that they live in. So, just taking care of those three basic needs is very, very important. All right. Yeah. So let's move
Calvin's
on.
in the comments. He says, deadline, oh no, riveted, all sorts of letters.
Yay, Calvin!
And Tatsuya, we're going to be doing it typical manga style, which is.
You know what? It's
right
just not right that we have only one person from Word Ninja. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite Calvin onto the show as well.
Yeah, but so we're doing it typical manga, right? Which is right to left, if I can remember my rights and lefts correctly.
Yes, we are doing it.
Which is hard for me to do, even though I've been living for a long time. Not really that long, but whatever.
We will be. We will also be.
Wait a minute. What did you do on purpose? Infinity. I don't understand. Sorry.
Purposely
announced. It's a comment. It says, I can't wait for Infinity Light. Yes, I did it on purpose. Which means
he did not put the apostrophe S.
Right, I understand that, but I don't understand what it's supposed to mean. It's not important.
Okay. It's a creature design.
I've been drawing so many dragons recently because of Dragon Age Inquisition, and now it's like I can't stop drawing creatures.
See, the thing is, there will be plenty of time to make creatures. plenty of time, because we will have to have lots of them as we explore brand new worlds and new civilizations. It's
Dude,
Star
just
Trek.
give me
That's what we're writing. Oh noes.
Dude, just give me environments and I can come up with stuff.
That's something we really need is environments. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how to draw environments, but I know how to draw creatures that can go into an environment. That's the problem. I can't do
Get my
background.
hopes up for no good reason.
You're the one.
Alright, we will now turn things over to Carla for news and/or swag.
Both. Oh, okay, where'd it go? Oh god, I've got so many tabs open right now. Is that correct? It is! Yay. Alright, first up is news, and there's not a lot of news. I'm actually kind of glad that Lisana is on for one of them. So I'll let you know when it's your cue to explain this to me. Alright, so February 14th was Valentine's Day, which was Saturday. As with almost every major anime manga series that you can think of, Hiro Mashima did a Valentine drawing. It is Wendy, and she's holding like a cake or a cookie, and it's in the shape of a cat.
Oh, I retweeted. There we go. I retweeted that. It was cute.
Okay. It also says like this is on Crunchyroll, and the title says a Valentine's fairy tale and a new anime visual. And I'm guessing the visual is the Ignil and Natsu banner thing. It looks rather cool, but I'm trying to figure out because it's like supposed to be announcing the Tartarus arc. So I'm trying to figure out what this is. Because I don't know. But you get a cute picture of Wendy, so I guess that's a good trade-off, right? Then what I wanted Lisana's help for. I'm going to actually, when the link comes up, I'm going to link you to this.
Got me sitting up straight.
Okay, so Crunchyroll has this Fan Art Friday thing, and they have a Fairy Tale Fan Art Friday. You have to scroll a little bit. I don't think the person who wrote this article likes Fairy Tale. I don't know, because the byline is, or, an absolute disrespect of your would-be partner, in parentheses, partner's privacy and boundaries. I don't even ship Fairy Tale's Natsu and Lucy, but I'm starting to see it more as the series goes on. So I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to figure out what paper or what surface this drawing is on, because it's blue and it looks like it's done in pencil, but I have
I would
no
say
idea.
white. I would say white pencil. Probably just plain white pencil. By the line.
On what, like blue paper?
And I would say construction paper.
I was gonna say, there's blue construction paper.
That's probably the texture of it looks like it's construction paper, so it's probably just white.
It looks shiny though, like it reminds me of wrapping paper.
It's not wrapping paper, it's probably construction paper. It's probably just the lighting. Construction paper will kind of reflect, especially a stronger yellow light, like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is from using construction paper and stuff for art projects, and I'm pretty sure that's a white pencil on a blue piece of construction paper.
Okay. I'm kind of glad you were on, because I was like, this looks like it's drawn on wrapping paper with a pencil.
Aw, and they've got, I can't understand what my husband is saying. That's so cute.
Where?
Yeah,
I missed
two
it.
really good ones. Anyway,
Further down below, they've got one.
Oh, Mustang and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And below that, they have Kenshin, two versions of Kenshin.
Oh, I missed it.
One with Tomoe and one with Kaoru. Very cute.
What I watched, what I expected, what I got. Oh, Koronasami. Oh, I can't understand what my husband is saying.
Yep.
Alright, I'm slouching down again.
And then poor Gilgamesh.
Cash in!
I'm
Anyway.
now.
There you go. You saw it.
The fairy tale fan art is by the Kid Uzumaki.
I've seen better.
I have seen
novels.
better.
A lot of this fan art is me saying I've seen better. No offense to the artist.
Oh, it's just intriguing. I found it intriguing.
Mine is much offense to the. I've seen better.
Okay. Downer. Alright, and the next one, Funimation is going to have a Funimation subscriber exclusive. And if I remember correctly, that's the scroll a bit. On February 24th, you get, okay, come on, load, thank you. On February 24th, 175, which is select season 6 from the drop-down menu. And you only get it, I'm guessing, for February 24th. And you can only get that if you're a Funimation subscriber. So go and watch Fairy Tale from Funimation on the 24th and let them know that you like it so that we can have more of it. Okay, but that being said, that's it for news. Am I going on to swag? I'll take that as a yes.
I was gonna say, I think yes.
Okay, I'm going to talk really fast because somehow I ended up with an entire section of swag again. Okay, you have Gray and Urza pins, which I thought I covered before, but apparently I can't find, or I just never put them on the website, but they're $4.79, and you can get those from rightstuff.com. There's the Urza Insignia t-shirt. It comes in multiple sizes and starts around $20.89. You can get that one from crunchyroll.com. Then there's a Happy t-shirt that starts at $16.99, and I believe that's for a small, and you can get that one from circlered.com. Then there is the purple Lucy, Happy, and Natsu t-shirt. It's between $16 and $23. I found very mixed prices on the thing. On the site, it's a small through extra, extra large, and you get that on enightmedia.com. I found another t-shirt that I apparently lost at some point. I was looking for it. It's the Lucy Blue portrait t-shirt. It's a black t-shirt with Lucy in blue, and she's kind of got the outfit that, I think this is the beginning. I cannot remember what outfit she's wearing, but it's all discolored, so I have no idea. It's one of her cuter outfits. I want to say it's the one that she wore somewhere around the Celestial Spirit World arc. Cannot remember the name of that art. But it is $20.89 to $22.89, depending on if you get a small to an extra, extra large. Then you have Anime Volume 15. It comes out March 10th. It's $41.24, and you can still get it for pre-order. It still has pre-order status, and that's from Funimation.com. Then there's Manga Volume 47. It is $8.24. Its release date is March 31st, and I still can't get pictures. Then there is Manga Volume 48, also $8.24. And the release date is May 26th, and you can get both of those from rightstuff.com. I can't get pictures of them, so they're not up on the website, and they probably won't be for a while. And then we haven't had a figure from Fairy Tale for a really long time, but we have one now. It's a Lucy 1/8 scale figure. It's one of her more popular outfits. It's the one with the heart, the blue heart and the white shirt, and she's got like the little jacket with the sleeves that are really frilly. You could get this one from hobbyfan.com for $122.99. And the release date is April 30th. And that is it for swag. Told you I was going to talk really, really, really fast.
And now we shall move on to con updates with Lucy.
Yay!
Also,
I'm ready.
Hi, Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
Oh my god. It's another person.
So we now have two members of two different groups with us now. So joining the Fairy Tale podcast is are two of the members of the Word Ninjas podcast, as well as the editor and the audio engineer for OTP Manga. Yay! So we have two. Woo! We technically have two groups represented by having Charles and Calvin back on.
Multiple titles for everyone.
You get a title, and you get a title.
Multiple titles everywhere.
All right, just a quick showing to get this over with. Okay, currently we have Calvin, Charles, Caitlin, Raven, and myself are all representatives of OTP Manga. No, wait, no. Naru is also OTP Manga. Misana is the only one out. The only one that is not OTP Manga on the call. How dare you? Because Naru got cast in the loop. Naru got cast for voicing a character, so you will be hearing her sweet voice in Infinity's Light, guys. Yay! You'll actually be hearing it from chapter 1. From the very beginning, she's in it.
Dun dun dun. And I'm going to be there to ruin it.
Yeah.
That's my job.
And just because it's so much fun for me to hear, what character are you?
Yay!
Yes.
But damn it, I can't say my own name. That is how I'm going to just introduce myself from now on. Tomo. Yes, the entire thing is my name. Damn it. Alright, let's get this shit started. Cause names. Wait, where am I? What's my date? I don't know what fucking date. Oh, it's the 16th. Wow. What happened to my weekend? God damn it. Alright, let's get started. Borutoshi Anime Con, February the 20th through the 22nd at the Magnuson Grand Hotel and Conference Center in Tyler, Texas. Guys, you have 1 week. Get your butts there. Oh my god. I made everything disappear. There we go. No, the con's still there. Well, it's going to be there.
As usual, our show is super professional.
Totally, because I made the entire thing disappear.
No, okay. That's another thing I forgot to comment on. Yes, guys, we had to reschedule our interview with Heather Walker due to last-minute scheduling conflict. And she was super, super worried about it, and she apologized several times. So I just wanted to pass on to everyone that she feels very sorry about the whole thing, but we will be rescheduling with her and get her on again soon. She was she was overly apologetic, and I had to sit there and kind of be like, you do understand that we're not a professional podcast, and she was like, yeah, I can't join you guys on the 14th because T and I will be so drunk. And I'm like, you think people on this show are sober?
Join the club.
I don't think we've ever done a show in which somebody did not, where there was at least one person on this show did not have at least some amount of alcohol in them. Usually it is Lucy. Lucy's the one that usually covers the alcohol volume.
The resident alcoholic.
At no point in time is there ever a person on this show that is. Have we ever done a show where everyone is completely sober? It's just not.
Although
happening.
I have been told, even when I am sober, I do sound and act drunk.
I just have to let you know that this is a weird type of show because sobriety is not encouraged of our crew members.
No.
They are more than welcome to take a couple of shots before they start the show, and considering how how much we derail the show already. I think it's just highly encouraged at this point. We don't even require.
Finally shown up.
Yeah, in fact, we absolutely require that our audience be sloshed because that's the only way to truly enjoy us.
I don't
It'll
know.
make more sense.
Alan has suggested today we're the Word Tale podcast or maybe the Ninja Fairy cast.
Ninja Fairy Cast.
Which
Why
sounds-
can't we? The Ninja Fairy Manga Cast. We have to throw
That's
OTP
right.
manga in there at some point.
We gotta
You
add
could
one
do
Just
more.
because
Ninja Fairy
you forgot
manga.
about
You could do
it.
Ninja Fairy manga. That didn't make any sense.
Ninja Fairy Manga. There we go. That's the new name. To hell with OTP Manga. We're now Ninja Fairy Manga.
Oh, Alan, yes, I
And
think
now
you
I have
almost
to make
did.
a whole new. And now I have to make a whole new logo. Gah!
Get working!
The Ninja Fairy Manga. I don't think my computer would be able to handle Photoshop and Google Hangouts going off at the same time.
Don't do it.
I will not. Don't worry about that. That will not be a thing that happens. But yes, the Ninja Fairy Manga, that will be a thing that happens. Lies.
It actually sounds catchy though.
The Ninja Fairy Manga. That'll be something. We'll end up making a manga just so we can use that name. We'll have like the Ninja Fairy
Oh.
Manga. It'll be a bunch of. It'll be like, what if
That's
Link
dumb.
were a ninja?
That's dumb.
And what if Link was a ninja and Navi wasn't so annoying?
Hey, listen!
That'd be the day.
Or how about this? You walk around like Link is like this badass ninja that has a little chibi Natsu on his shoulder. It's a fairy tale. Nah, that we would get
That would-
so much trouble for that.
He may not survive. He may not survive.
We may do a Ninja Fairy manga at some point. Somebody, Quentin, make a movie out of
Make
that.
a movie out of that.
Alright, let's get this
I
shit
know
back
he's-
on the
I
I
on
know
the
he's
radio.
there,
rails.
and I know
Not
he's
here.
listening.
Your brother
I
is
know
not
he's
here.
there. I know he's listening because he's still here at the house. They haven't left for work yet. So yeah. Woot woot.
Let's get
Quit.
this shit back on the rails for at least a moment. Wait, what am I talking about? We lost the rails like 3 miles back. Never mind.
We have to be
Thank
sober
God.
for that.
We can make our own damn trails. Fuck yeah.
I'm drunk on V8.
Should have had a V8.
Should have had a V8.
Head.
Alright. So, in that anime con that I just spit out, because I am not about to repeat all that shit, Todd Habercorn, Tia Ballard, Tammy Lee, Ian Sinclair, Alexis Tipton, Chuck Huber, and Sunny Straight. Yes, I did say that all in one breath. And
I need to breathe with you.
I'm pretty sure you all, I know, right? You all know who they are. Trust me, because I've said this shit like 5 times already. Indiana Comic Con! March the 13th through the 15th at the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana! God, you people. Killing me. Todd Havercorn and Trina Nishimura. Shudocon, March the 20th through the 22nd at the Lansing Convention Center, Radisson Hotel Lansing in Lansing, Michigan. Monica Rowell, Brina Palencia, Ian Sinclair, J. Michael Tatum, and R. Bruce Elliott. People, if you need your apology letter signed, get your butts to Shudocon. Lastly, TexanCon, March the 27th through the 29th at the fucking hell.
Wow.
Here-
No, that was a place.
Wait, no, it's not there. Hold up.
Is that close?
It's not there.
Close to our
It's
friends
close.
northeast there?
It's close.
Calvin, do you live near fucking hell, or is it kind of closer to Charles?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out whether this is
Take
a
the-
typo
I'd have to
or
take
not.
metronome for that.
Let me double check because I have been known to fuck up with typing because I'm a beaner.
Fucking hell.
Tiger.
Hell New Year.
Okay,
I
let me
believe
look.
I believe it's casually referred to as the Javits Center, but we lovingly call it fucking Hell New York.
Hashtag derail.
Yes.
Spell that-
You can have rails. All the puns.
Okay, no, I did not spell that wrong. It's just fucked up name. Tarryton. I don't. Tarieton State University in Stephenville, Texas. If you guys missed out with Zarif, he'll be there and he'll be the only one there. So go say hi. Our lovely little bee, she's gonna be alone again. You need to go say hi
Seriously,
to him.
you know what? I am making a demand. I am making a demand out of a KaiCon for 2016. They need to have Zareth and Mavis together. You need to have Mavis and
is there a
Zareth.
new episode or a new chapter that I need to read that we can't talk about because whatever?
I mean, come on. If Anime Milwaukee Con can do it, Akai Con can do it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not that hard.
a KaiCon could do it, and let's see, for
Then
Colossal
get your
Con.
shit together. Oh my god, Colossal Con, yes.
For Colossal Con, we need to have Monica Rial. And who's the voice of Luxus again?
Patrick Seitz.
Patrick Seitz and Monica Rial
Speaking of,
for Colossal
he-
Con.
I was so sad.
Is he
I was
ever gonna
not
come
at
on?
Conversations when Monica went to
I
Colossal.
don't know. I never was able to get in contact with him.
Sad day. I feel like he lied to me.
Alright, so that's it for con updates. Who's next? Raise your
I
hand.
think it's time for Mira Jane to email Scott again, or to email Patrick Seitz again. Then
I didn't ever talk. I talked to him for like 3 seconds. I'm pretty sure he has no idea who I am.
Who are you? Where am I?
Well, I thought maybe you had his contact information or something.
No, because he didn't have a card to give me. He just said just email Scott, and I was like, fine. Also, you're going somewhere, so I have to go somewhere, so.
So
Don't
yeah,
talk
okay.
to you.
So we'll email Scott again, looking to get Patrick Seitz on. All right. All that fun stuff being done, we're going to turn things over just a little bit before we start up our next segment. This way, it gives you guys time to submit for Reedus Gallery, because we'll have Reedus Gallery tonight. So I'm going to turn things over to our two guests and let them talk a bit about what they do for different things. We've spoken a little bit about the Word Ninjas Live and how much I enjoy actually listening to the show and editing, and also at the same time how disappointed I am that one of my favorite segments disappeared recently. Shame, shame, shame. But yes, Calvin and Charles, or CJ rather, as I keep hearing you be called all the time. Tell them a bit about what it is that you guys do, and let them know about the interviews that you guys did. What is Turtle Duck Press, and kittheeditor.com and all that stuff. that didn't get old at all. No, hearing it like 5 times. No.
Well, we just wanted to make sure that you'd hear it.
You've succeeded.
Hooray! Yeah, I am the instigator of literary and creative insanity over at Full Coverage Writers. Our show is on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Calvin is our tech person, making sure that nothing implodes, and making sure that whenever I do break something, it gets fixed pretty quickly.
I'm betting about a 500 on that one.
He's also doing.
Better than most
Recently, you
people.
guys have been putting up a gaming videos on your YouTube channel as well. Game Break.
That
And
is
he put
all
together
on
their
Calvin.
on top of all that, he put together their intro, so that was kind of cool.
Hey Calvin, what is this new segment they're all talking about?
Stephen the Amazing.
All right.
It's been a long time since you commented. Stephen the Amazing is back.
Yeah.
Welcome to where Satine lives.
Okay. Back to Calvin.
Sorry.
Okay, so yes, we recently started a new segment called Game Break, where we decide to take a break from whatever creative endeavors that we are getting ourselves into, and just getting into random games of our choosing, and for better or worse, trying to trudge through them as best we can.
Like Drunken Octodad, or Calvin attempting I Am Bread.
What is that
Okay.
exactly?
So
I didn't
with
watch
I Am
that. I
Bread-
just saw the
with I Am
title.
Bread, I completely understand your frustration. That is frustrating as shit. Okay. But there, like, if I should have probably mentioned this to you before, if you're going to play I Am Bread, watch somebody speedrun it first. That way you at least know the best ways to take on the level. The first level, get your ass off the table, land on the skateboard, and take the skateboard, maneuver the skateboard around to the area where the toaster is. Climb up there, get in the toaster, easy peasy.
The more I hear
I've
about
seen
this,
so
the
many
less
people do it the hard way.
I don't
I
know.
swear to God.
I don't know how to maneuver the skateboard other than forward and backward.
Depending on which way you lean the bread, it will turn that way.
All right, I'll have to try it on my next go-round.
Anthropomorphic bread is weird. This is weird.
You are a
I
piece
am
of
bread.
bread,
Yeah.
and you must become toast. That is the objective. And it
To become
seems so
toast?
simple. And
Well, but why would you want to be, if you're raw toast, why would you want to be toast?
That's the objective of the game. Don't look at me. The game creators did it.
They're
It's
wrong.
such a simple concept, and it's so frustratingly fucking hard. So anybody that gets pissed off playing that game, I totally know your pain. I know how that is. If you want to feel better about it, go to Team 4 Stars page and watch Vegeta try and play it.
That one was epic.
I gotta watch that
It
one.
is so epic. Yeah, it's usually the best thing to do is sit down or go to React channel and watch teens react trying to do I Am Bread. Just basically watch other people try and play it and watch how frustrated they get, and you'll feel a lot better.
I mean, I kind of wanted to forge my own path a little bit. The only playthrough that I had seen before I played was the Achievement Hunters Let's Play. And that was entertaining in itself.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted. I figured I'd give it a try.
How many curse words did you utter during your attempts?
Just under Samuel L. Jackson levels.
That's about right for that game. Yeah, that's about right.
Hashtag I am raw toast.
Hashtag
Alan, you and your hashtags are just out of control.
You know what?
But I love it.
What is it? Hashtag I need to get back to work on OTP manga. Oh.
Have you
Slam!
guys played Five Nights at
Alan, the
Freddy's?
anime
Elfman has played Five Nights at Freddy's. He loves it, apparently.
Yes,
From
Elfman
what I
has
remember.
played Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know if
And-
anybody else has, but
Subsequently, he has spread his fear through all of us, and I have contributed.
you instigate something? Never.
Never. I'm not the reason that Naru knows this game exists and hates it. No.
I'm sure she would have found out on the internet at some point.
Ironically or not, because I did find it somewhere else, and I found out some other information, and now I'm terrified. I don't like that game.
But on top of doing the Word Ninjas live podcast, which you all should check out, because not just because I do the editing or anything, but I actually became a fan through editing because I've done shows where I'll edit them and I'm just like, it's such a boring process. But I'm at least entertained with while editing the show because like it is very informative, and as a writer for Infinity's Light, it is very educational for me as well. I only understand about half the stuff that they talk about sometimes because I don't know the difference between Chicago and what's the other style, the one that you guys just can't stand?
AP style.
AP style. I don't know the difference between Chicago and AP style.
Chicago is the right one. AP is the evil one.
AP.
Yeah.
What
But
they said.
basically,
I don't think I ever used Chicago,
Usually after I get done editing a show, I will find myself Googling vernacular that they used. So that's a thing. Holy shiza. It's okay. He's just knocking on the other door. Toby the Bark Bark wakes up for knocking. Alright, so that is a thing. Actually, it's 9:55. It's not past 10 yet. Anyway. So they're also involved in OTP manga if they would like to explain what they do there. It's okay. You guys can do that. I allow it.
I read all of Richie's writings once he's comfortable sharing it and try to edit it. Mostly, at this point, it's just providing commentary.
Yay!
Because it's really gotten pretty clean.
And I am the audio engineer, the composer for the soundtrack. I'm also going to be doing... What the hell else am I going to be doing, Richie? Let's see. I'm going to be, at some point, building the website. I'm going to be putting together motion graphics for the video. Is there anything else I'm missing?
How about you do the editing for me while you're at it?
Seeing as how I managed to do some of that while doing a couple of read-throughs.
Just take me out of the equation entirely at this point. Just put it all on Calvin.
Poor Calvin.
Our editors still miss typos. It's okay. So Microsoft Word, spell check in general. There's a lot of stuff. Because if you type a word that is actually a correct word in English, regardless of whether it actually fits for the sentence that you're writing, it'll just leave it alone. And I'm like, wait, that's not. But if I type a word that is supposed to be correct for the sentence, it'll highlight like the first two letters of the word and tell me, no, it's this. And I'm like, that word doesn't even begin with these letters.
Microsoft Word is special.
Spell check sometimes is
Spell check
just
in general is
the
special.
devil.
I need to turn my passive voice. That's probably not true. I have passive voice spell check or like grammar check in my spell check turned on because I am a scientist and use passive voice all the time. It bugs me when I'm writing things because it's like passive voice. I'm like, but I don't want it to be active. I hate grammar checker. Is the point of this story. Really cold.
And the bane of our existence, yes. So I'll have to look up AP style versus Chicago style later so I can understand what the heck you guys are talking about.
I just remember AP being a pain in the ass.
I don't even know what it is. I write novel style, which probably isn't the best. But whatever.
I don't know what Chicago style is, though. I've never done that before.
It's the typewriter. Of course, I say Chicago typewriter. I say Chicago typewriter, and the thing that comes to my mind immediately is the ultimate badass weapon in Resident Evil 4 was called the Chicago typewriter. It had infinite.
I just remember AP citations were a pain in the ass.
Alrighty.
That's all I really remember about it.
So Calvin, did you say what you do for OTP manga? We already gone through that.
Everything.
I listed off at least like 5 things.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Everything.
Alright, and now that we've had that momentary break and talked OTP manga a little bit and scared everybody by officially announcing a deadline.
That was a long time ago already.
And Lisana's just like, for no reason. I don't even, like, I saw her, like, look at something on her computer and then make a face.
I spaced out. And then I was like, oh, wait, shit.
Yeah, you're still on the show.
We're gonna move on to listening to a like, I don't know. Listening.
We're going to move on to everybody's favorite segment. No, wait. we've got to do the anime recap,
I was
right?
gonna say that is yeah.
Yeah, because
That
nobody
is not
watches
anime.
like.
Is everybody's like third, fourth favorite segment? I don't know.
I highly doubt it's anybody's favorite segment, but that's
Oh.
fine.
I feel like by saying guess who is the favorite segment of everyone, I'm kind of slamming on the manga. I don't know if the manga dubs are everyone's favorite, but I kind of feel like guess who is because it's the most audience participation. Carla
I
says
like
she's
Guess
making.
Who. Like
You what?
Post. I can't even say. I guess you would still say it posted.
I'm making words up, guys.
Posted.
Posted. Except that it's just like roast. It would still be post and toast. It's still post.
like
It's just got an
toast.
extra A in it.
Hey, I'm working on like 3 things at once right now. Don't judge.
I have shouted at I am bread that I am not bread. I have shouted that, so. I am not bread!
I am people.
I am people. Alright, anime recap! Anime!
Animal.
Yay.
It was so cute.
Master Makarov has also seen the anime.
Did you watch it? I'm glad that you're here, because when it's just me, too boring.
I made a point of watching it before
No,
today.
it's
The
very
show.
hard
So.
to try to transcribe what you say.
I mean, you probably shouldn't just take what I say and write it down exactly.
No, I sometimes add words or rearrange them.
Probably a good idea. But this week was 413 days, and it was so cute.
It was adorable.
I really liked this chapter when it was last summer, when it was released into the world. I was just so excited to see it animated, because Juvia is so cute.
She only went overboard a couple times.
Every single thing she said. I like when she fails, she says, Juvia! And, like, disappears into a black hole. What is happening? I also think it's interesting that she somehow managed to make a sour cake. Because both
impressive.
Wendy and Lucy had the, like, X on their mouth, which the only other time I've seen that was when it was sour. With the sour plums during the Grand Magic Games. Or I guess the Dragon War, whatever. What else did she try to do? She tried to make a cake, and then she got a bunch of advice from everybody. Was that it?
Yes.
Because that's all I really remember was that Evergreen had a fantasy of her and Elfman, and it was awesome. And then she went to the guild, and nobody there was helpful. Because Elfman was like, if I were to get a gift, I'd like it to be a man. Which,
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure I want to know what that means.
Right? And then Gajeel with his suit and and guitar. That was I particularly enjoyed that when they were like, how about you try to make something like handmade, homemade, whatever. Gajeel was like, a homemade suit and guitar? I don't think that would work. It's not for you. I don't know. It was so cute. And then Juvia got all sad because Gray did not accept her scarf because it was a sad day for him and she thought it was happy. But
Just poor timing.
poor timing. And then I really I liked at the end as well when she gave him a body pillow, right? And Wendy's like, what's that pillow for? And Carla's like, you don't need to know.
Do not ask these questions.
Don't ask. Like, it's just a body pillow. Like, what? Why can't Wendy know what it does? You just cuddle it.
Obviously.
Like, not a. I don't know. I don't know what Carla was thinking when she said don't ask. But I don't know. I like it. I like this chapter a lot, just because it shows a whole bunch of Juvia, and we get a little bit of Gray development. You know, him.
It was a
even
nice
if Juvia doesn't
transition.
see it, but
It was a nice transition from the filler arc towards what we're getting next.
agreed. The next episode looks like one that I don't recognize. I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all, but
I don't either, because I was like, I don't know what any of that is. So I didn't remember.
surprise, another filler arc.
That would be sad. It's all about 414 days. Julia, man. She's so adorable. I just can't get over how adorable she is most of the time. At least now that she's part of Fairy Tail. So.
Take the adorableness while you can, because it's all downhill from here.
I know, right? I really loved it because it was so cute. I don't really have anything else to say about it though.
Yeah, that's all I got.
It was cute and awesome.
And adorable.
And adorable. So I guess that means it's time for Guess Who!
I was actually going to toss in my Makarov's musings and run away, because I get to wake up in 5 hours.
JK, it's time for Master's musings.
Before I run away, because I have to go do work in 5 hours. Yay! Makarov's musings for this week, because I don't think it happened last week. Work towards everything you want to be, not what everyone wants you to be.
I think you did do that.
Yeah, I think
I posted it for last week, but I don't know if anyone actually used it.
We did.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that sounds really familiar.
Crap, I don't have a backup one.
That's okay. It's a really good one.
Don't set
Quickly,
anything on
make one up.
fire. I'm tired of writing apology letter.
Don't set anything on fire.
No
Well, it
problem.
doesn't matter anymore because Fairy Tail doesn't. Yeah. You don't have to write apology letters.
Well, considering that Natsu has sniping ability now, I don't know.
Right? What was that about?
Alright. Now time for Guess Who with Carla!
Yay!
She will go and explain the rules to all of you crazy cats who may be new. So welcome to our guildmates.
Okay, so, you get 10 minutes to guess. You get 5 hints, and that's 2 minutes per hint. At the end, if nobody guesses, then we're going to post them up on the website. No, we have Reedus Gallery today. So if nobody guesses, the hints will go up on Facebook, and you have until the end of Reedus Gallery to guess. We do have hints that carry over from last week. I do believe everybody's free to guess.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's somebody that can't guess.
Wait, did somebody
Daryl
win this
won,
week?
but I didn't. Was it Daryl that is not allowed to win?
I thought he won the first week and then nobody guessed it last week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. Okay, so Daryl, you can guess random non-physical bullshit. Everybody else is can guess because we give away 2-day premium free trial passes to Crunchyroll. We suggest that you activate those on the weekend or a time period of 48 hours where you can do nothing but watch anime. Or manga, depending on what you like to do. Alrighty. With that being said, I'm going to give you a review of the hint that was from last week, if I can figure out why my lips feel so sticky all of a sudden.
Also, if you do win, make sure to email us because the email that you send us is what we're going to use to give you your 2-day free premium trial. We highly suggest that you activate it on the weekend
You are
or
just
whichever-
repeating everything I just said.
or whichever days that you are free the most so you can fully enjoy it to your leisure.
Alrighty. The hints that carried over from last week was selfish, small, pale, has a knife as a weapon, and they have blonde hair. And with that being said, I'm gonna talk to my phone. Start timer.
Say what time to set the timer for.
10 minutes.
Set timer for 10 minutes. Say start or cancel.
Start. And your first hint is they are blonde.
That was a lot of going on, a lot of talking there.
One answer to start and your
My phone thought I was still talking to it.
So, but do we not count any of the things that have
No.
any of the guesses from before?
I just gave that hint, then they don't know.
And it doesn't count?
They know
Oh, okay.
the rules. It definitely does not count.
So then the first official guess would be Haruka Tenno, according to Daryl. What? I don't know what that's from.
I don't either.
I don't ever know. I try really hard, but I don't.
All of the characters in Vampire Knight.
Oh. Sailor. Okay. Whoops. I feel like I should have known that, but I
said that
didn't.
they're blonde, and I did not mean to say that. I was reading my old hints.
I was gonna say, I thought I had heard that one before.
Oh, watch out now. Calvin shaving the beard.
Oh
Or
man.
not shaving. Combing the beard. It's different than
Okay.
We've had people shave the beard on the air.
Official hint is their haircut resembles a mushroom. Not that they're blonde.
I mean, they are blonde, but that was last week's.
Well, yeah, but that's
Tatsuya says cream.
correct.
Right off the bat.
Yay! Okay, so Tatsuyo, if you can email us at fairytalepodcast@gmail.com so that we can give you your today.
You are the winner!
So we can give you your 2-day free premium trial. Like I said, activate it when you have 48 hours to do nothing but veg out on a couch and watch anime or read manga. And with that being said, I think we are going to talk about Cream.
Yes, tell us a bit about her.
Actually, to him.
Oh, okay, tell us a bit about him.
I know, the name Cream. He is actually a prince. It says Cream is a selfish yet proud ruler of the Principality of Veronica, or Veronetia, however they say that. I cannot figure it out. He came out in the Priestess of the Phoenix movie. Like I said, he's selfish. He's a self-entitled jerk.
He kind of was, though. I didn't like him.
The only equipment that he has is a knife, and it says Cream possesses a small knife, which he used to slash Eclair when she attacked him. Overall, he's just an ass. He's narcissistic. And apart from in a whole lot of words saying that he's an ass, there's not a lot on Cream.
That's yeah. He was. Wasn't he the one that hired the guild?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he the one that hired the guild, or like he was working with them? I can't. I need to watch the movie again. I don't remember.
Let's see. Yeah, he did hire Carbon Knuckle.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. I thought he was somehow involved with the guild that was not nice.
Yeah, it says he is first seen recounting his plan to the mages of Carbuncle, telling them that a miracle will happen if he combines his half of the Phoenix Stone with the other one. So he
That's right.
orders the mages to bring the girl who holds the other half of the Phoenix Stone to him,
That's right.
but states that it has to be before the 400th anniversary of the Principality of Veronica begins, so the people can see how superb and mighty he is when he combines the stones. He then offers them a reward of 400 million, whatever that is. I want to say jewels, but I can't
Probably
remember.
jewels,
Yeah.
considering that's the currency of
Yeah.
the world of fairy tale.
It's just that the symbol looks different. Or I'm just imagining a total, another symbol. Let's see.
Also, it's called Carbuncle, not Carbonuncle. Kept calling it Carbon Knuckle, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's the name.
Carbuncle. Because Carbonuncle sounds better. Carbuncle just sounds like a carbuckle. When
No, Carbuncle is like it's mythology that it's named after.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I am making my own words up, okay? We've already established this.
And I'm correcting you when you're saying things in fairy tale that are incorrect.
Carbuncle is not a mythological. It's a cluster of boils.
Okay.
P.S.
And the first time I encountered Carbuncle, it was in Final Fantasy VIII as one of the GFs. So as far as I was concerned,
Apparently it's an actual medical term.
Well,
we
how was I to know? All the other GFs were named after like mythological characters like Shiva or Ifrit and Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl is amazing. I've always liked Quetzalcoatl. He's a bird.
Anyway, he does have some quotes.
Also Bahamut. Yeah.
To himself, he says, "This beauty will last forever."
How well that go over for him when he started a fight with Fairy Tail?
To Carbuncle, he says, "To make me look more perfect, more gorgeous, and more mighty, I would like to combine the stones in front of all my people." And to Claire, he says, "I will sentence you to death tomorrow, and I will make you I will make you as a sacrificial offering." That's
good.
And then he says to the Phoenix, "Come on, give me the blood that gives me eternal life. Give me the blood." Can anybody say cuckoo, cachoo, woo?
He's pretty crazy.
He is.
Oh, having
finally
checked the email for the first time in a while, while everybody is waiting on us getting transferred over and set up for Reedus Gallery, guys, don't forget, top link at the beginning of our show is for our store. If you want to grab any Fairy Tale Podcast swag, make sure to do so. I just got an email earlier, actually at 8:53 today, saying that we made a sale. Yay! So somebody bought Cooking with Elfman mug and Cooking with Elfman stickers. We're very appreciative of that. So thank you very much, because that's $3.70 that goes towards the show. We very much appreciate that. We don't incur all the money. We only get the profit part, so it's usually very, very small. So yeah. So the more we sell, the more that you guys buy, the more it goes to, the more it helps out the show, and we greatly appreciate that. Plus, this is a way that you can help out the show and still get awesome swagtacular stuff.
Woo!
And there we go.
Hey, I still want a fucking mute button shirt.
Ha ha Funny you should mention that.
One of my friends has a child, and they have a pacifier, and it's a circle. It's just white with black writing, and the words on it say mute button.
And we were considering getting you one of those.
Oh no.
Because that makes it even more practical. Like if you have a bunch of them, like if you have like a box of them at a convention, and somebody's like talking, and you want them to be quiet, you could just hit them with the fucking mute button.
just stick it to the mouth. Can you open your mouth? Okay, thank you.
Somehow, I just know that if we're at a convention together, she's gonna end up putting like 5 of those in my mouth at a con.
So we're gonna be in the middle of a panel, and we'll be like, hey, Natsu, open.
In the middle of no, she's not gonna say anything. Just in the middle of the panel, boom. And I'm just gonna be like. What? It's what you're supposed to do.
There's like 12 of us on this panel. Let us talk.
Well, with OTP, I doubt it'll be that many.
I
don't know if fairy tale stuff for a Kai-Con, which it looks to be our only con of the year right now. So that's why we're hoping to make it a. We're hoping to have everyone work hard to make Infinity's Light a success, so we could come and visit con near you. Yay!
Yay! Oh, I've sent like 5 emails because I didn't understand what was happening. Whoops!
Really? That's just.
It didn't tell me what it said.
Yay! More funny stuff happening now from Saturday Night Live that I'm seeing. Apparently, Betty White made out with Bradley Cooper.
Oh
yeah. She sure did.
Uh-huh.
What was? No, I did see the thing with Opera Man coming back, and he said that Betty White is here, so we're all getting laid, and I was like, yep, that's true.
Betty White is epic.
Betty White is so freaking epic. There is no one better. All right, I am going to move things over to Reedus Gallery now. Yeah, make sure to visit the store.
Ah, crap, hold on. Let's do a refresh to see if anybody's done a fucking vote.
Also, guys, if you have any designs for a Fairy Tale podcast that you would like to send our way and have us add to the store, that would be awesome, too. Unfortunately, we would not be able to do more than just pay you a one-time fee for art, and that would probably be it. We can at least do that.
Nope, no votes. So I get to pick. Okay, we're going with. Hold on. I think you know.
We're very excited about that.
I think you know which one I'm probably going with.
Okay.
All right. So, this week's entry into Reedus' Gallery is Scriptex Dragon by Blanania.
Yeah.
Blah 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 Blanania.
Blanania?
Blanania.
Blanania? I don't know.
Yeah. I think we've had her a couple of times on our show, haven't we?
I think so.
I think she's one of those recurring artists.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, her art is fantastic, so I'm always happy when somebody brings her art up. Because, I mean, we're not just going to these artists ourselves and being like, ooh, that one. No, these are the viewers and stuff. We're saying, hey, check out this picture. And we're like, hey, we've seen that artist before. Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh my god, I love all the shading on the metal arms. That's great. That metal armor, all the shading on the individual scales is really neat. And like all the metal bits in general all over are shaded really nicely. The clothes are done really well. I love the motion you're getting. Like there's that feeling of like heavy like pressure and wind that's like making their hair blow up into these like big shapes, and it's like just a lot of really cool movement, and it's like really intimidating because you got our precious girl in front, and you got Jill in the back looking all scary, and they're holding hands, which is so cute, and those hands are drawn really well. And I mean, it's a really interesting composition. It's got really great color sense, and it's just got. And what I also love is it's got that strong, like, opposite colors with the blue and orange, so the dress really pops out and draws all the attention. But I mean, I really love this piece because the composition is great, the shading is great. I love the metal scale texture and, you know, making that shading look nice. And just like the like power in that picture is really, really awesome. So, with that being said, I'm going to go around and get everybody's opinions. So, Calvin, I'll start with you. The bra size rating do you give this?
Just trying to take a minute here to take it all in. Like the thing that really pops out for me is like the detailing and the shade, like the shading, how beautifully done the shading was, and like you mentioned the scale, like the scaling on the armor, on the arms. I think the back.
Alright, so on a scale of A to double D, what do you give this?
Wait a second. How does the
A is the
It's like
equivalent
Ross.
of 1, and double D is the equivalent of like 5 or 10, depending on how you want to rate it.
I give this one a D.
Nice. Alright, Natsu?
E for dim legs.
I'm having some troubles with the screen. Hold on. Mira?
Double D.
Lucy?
I give it a C.
Carla?
We have to give it an A.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's like what
It's
the
Gallery.
I know.
What?
I know. I know.
I can't wait to hear what it is you don't like about this. Anyways, one thing you like to dislike, Calvin.
It's all quiet now.
I was gonna say, what happened?
Calvin, can you hear us?
I'm still here. Still here.
I said one thing you like to dislike.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not hear that. Okay. Likes, background and shading. Dislike. I don't know. I'm not very nitpicky.
No, it's
I just
just
like
one thing either that you did or did not like to be both good.
I could not hear what you said. You started breaking up.
Okay, I said it only had to be one thing, whether you liked or disliked. It didn't have to be one thing from both.
Okay.
So you're good. Yep.
All right. Cool.
Alright, Natsu.
Dim shades.
Mira?
I just everything is so good.
Everything is awesome.
I don't know if I can just pick one thing. I don't know. I just like all of it. It just looks. I think I like the magic that you can just sort of feel,
Yeah.
right, with like the pieces of metal that are whipping around and the hair. Like I think I like that effect the most.
Yeah, that's what I think I was
They are performing the unison rate.
They are, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Alright, Lucy?
I mean, I like the overall picture. It's just her facial expression I really don't like. It looks too harsh, unnatural, especially for her face. I just doesn't look like her.
That's fair.
Okay. And Carla.
I don't like Levy. Like, take Levy out of this picture. This picture is a double D. Like, I just can't put why I don't like Levy in this picture. Like,
I think the only thing I find a little weird is like she has those big gorgeous thighs and a massive thigh gap, and I'm like, with thighs that size, they would be touching a little bit.
Is her neck also maybe a little small?
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
more
like
of an
she-
anime aesthetic kind of thing.
That's true.
I just like I feel like Levy doesn't fit in this picture. Like, if they
I mean,
would've-
I disagree, but that's my
like,
I
I don't know. It just like it's cute because of Dali and the pose and all, but I can't. Levy, go away. Like, take Levy out of this picture, and it's a great.
I
picture.
completely
seems to
agree.
be a lot
I
more-
completely agree with you.
chest does seem really small, I will say. Like, it seems like disproportionately small.
He is tiny compared to him.
Well, she is very tiny. Actually, she's supposed to be a whole lot shorter.
No, I'm saying that her like chest, where like the chest connects to the shoulders, is really far in compared to her waist and especially her hips.
I know, she's like.
That's like, so there's a lot of disproportion problems. I think is what's weirding you out.
It's probably just like right now, like.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Before we get too far into this, because we're gonna be talking about like picking this piece apart. Otherwise, anyway, so. One word to describe this picture, Calvin.
Epic.
Epic.
Okay, Natsu.
Kamina!
Mira.
Is them shades, Gurren Lagann, Kamina.
Unison, I guess, because I can't have two words.
Lucy, follow it up with Raid.
Lucy.
No. That's my word. No.
And Carla.
Is Thunder Thigh one word?
And now is.
We could make it.
It is now.
Okay, Thunder Thigh.
Alright. So that wraps us up for this week's entry into Reedus Gallery, and we're going to move on to the manga.
Yeah.
And I'll try to stick around, but I mean, my screen is like bugging out, and I think it's Google Plus doing it.
Alright. For those who are new to this, what we do is we dub the manga and we use wacky, silly voices. Sometimes we're serious. You never know. So, Happy will be voiced by Lucy.
Okay.
Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. No, Happy will be voiced by Mira because Lucy's actually in this chapter. I will continue to do Natsu. I think
Shocker.
those three are pretty much the only ones, right?
There's the princess. She has a TV.
Oh, Hisui and the King. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Calvin is the king.
All right.
Carla is going to be Princess Hisui. Yeah.
Oh god, I get to do her again.
Yep. Alright. Chaos at the games. Natsu Dragneel barges in, takes out the Interwinning Guild in one awesome attack. This year, the victor of the Grand Magic Games is no guild. It's Fireboy! Yeah, right. Year X792. Crocus. Mercurius Palace. Oh, random guard. Let him go! He's been acquitted? Really?
Yep.
May I remind your majesty that he trespassed on the Grand Magic Games and did tremendous damage to Domus Flow Stadium?
Why is he southern?
I don't know, but
Why not?
trust me, trying to say Domus Flow in that accent, not as easy as it sounds.
Got everyone talking, didn't it?
I don't know why you didn't have to make him Southern. I just made him sound that way because he looks dumb.
Okay. Are we moving on?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay.
Your Majesty! And don't ever come back! I love that look on Natsu's face right there. That is priceless. Look, you could definitely tell he met up with Gildarts because that face is the way he looks. He's basically mimicking Gildarts there.
Right? He's the new Gildarts.
Alright.
I'm surprised they let you go.
Lucy, you were watching you were just watching from the stands?
Why wasn't Fairy Tale in the tournament?
Oh, I see. You never heard, did you?
Hmm?
Fairy Tale disbanded?
Why? 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 Oh, why?
It happened the day after you guys left.
But why?
I really don't know the reason myself.
Where's the old man?
He went to sleep.
I'm gonna go punch him out. No, I'll rip out what's left of his hair.
At least leave him his mustache.
The master went missing.
What about everyone else? Where's Urza? Where's Gray? Where's...
Everybody just went down their own roads.
I don't believe it. Is everybody doing just fine without the guild?
I don't know about that.
I'm right, ain't I? If they cared about Fairy Tale, they should have stopped the old man from disbanding it. Luxus or somebody could have become the new master.
Do you really have the right to say that, Natsu?
Huh?
You haven't been thinking about the guild at all, have you? You didn't talk to anybody before you went off on that long journey. Sorry. I'm sure you and Happy had your reasons. You did have reasons, right? Well, the master and everyone else must have their reasons too.
I love this. They go visit Lucy. They go and see Lucy's new house.
Whoa! Is this your new place, Lucy?
Oh, is that Happy?
Yes.
You're living in Crocus now, huh?
It's a lot closer to where I work. And I know you wouldn't think to find a place to stay, so you can stay here.
Ah! You're a god!
God, Lucy!
Rules. You are not to break anything for any reason, and my bedroom is off limits.
Your bedroom.
Bedroom. Bedroom, damn it.
Bedroom.
What did I just say, Cat?
That feels much better.
Ah, short-lived.
And this feels so good.
Lucy, you come and join us?
No!
And so we... and then we...
You know, it seems like forever since I did this.
Oh, that's a neighbor. Hey, keep it down next door. No, okay, yeah, we both did
neighbors.
it. Double cover. I love this image of them laying down by the couch. Somebody please color that image in. I want to see that. Natsu just looks so cute on that tiny couch.
Right.
He looks even tinier.
Yeah, he looks larger than seriously, I was totally expecting. I was waiting for the moment where he was gonna actually like jump in bed with her, but that never happened. I was kind of disappointed.
I can see that.
Happy?
Did our guild really disappear on us?
I can hardly believe it.
Right? Lucy's sleeping. That's right all over her face.
I am pens ready and raring to go.
She's fast asleep.
Natsu, make sure you don't wake her.
Shh. Huh? What's this supposed to be?
It's where everybody is.
She's been keeping detailed notes. Statements from witnesses, places, and dates. Lucy.
I'm not a stalker, I swear.
Last place here!
Could we just charge in, Captain?
What's going on? Why is there like a regiment of soldiers outside my house at the break of dawn?
They sniffed us out already?
Aye! They're here because of you?
Let's go, Lucy.
What did you do? Yeah!
Over there! Run!
Catch that criminal!
That me?
Yeah.
Okay. Why am I running away? Hey, put me down! What did you do, Natsu?
I set up a signal fire announcing the rebirth of Fairy Tale.
Oh, God.
A great big sign. Somewhere it's gonna get lots of attention.
Of course Natsu would. Of course he
Oh, gee. I like this. We have one suspect. Natsu Dragnail.
would.
It says Fairy Tale.
Hey, you put out the fire!
What did they do to the palace?
We have one suspect! Natsu Dragnail!
Presently evading capture in the southern part of town.
After him!
Your Majesty?
I won't be pressing charges.
Fairy Tale's coming back? Cool! Now this is a scoop! Good luck, Lucy. Be cool.
Don't worry, it's the type of fire that goes out pretty quickly.
I don't think that's a problem. How do you know we can even...
We can do it. I have faith, and so do you, right? We're gonna find everyone and start up the guild again. You coming?
Yeah!
Okay, I really like these pages right here because it's definitely kind of a callback to the first chapter, the end of the first chapter. Definitely has that come join our guild vibe.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he was going for with that too.
And that's how our newest adventure began. The never-ending journey starts anew. To be continued in chapter 420, Lamia Scales Thanksgiving Day, which will be out tomorrow.
Yay! Why is it Thanksgiving? It's not Thanksgiving. I think they don't know what a calendar is.
Well, it's not America's Thanksgiving, it's Lamia Scales. So, yeah.
Who cares what it is? They set the rules.
They
Can I
make
just
the
say-
rules.
Can I just
Alright,
say...
I actually liked seeing Natsu with the longer hair. Like, if they could have just cut it, like, styled it better instead of going back to the old
Makes him look homeless.
hairstyle. It made him look more mature.
They made him look homeless.
Made him look homeless.
I think it makes me look hip. I think it makes you look
Makes you look homeless. Oh
No.
God, you've been in the sea for a day and you're already homeless.
Homeless is not hip.
But I
I
was
watched
very-
The Nut Job today, and he's a voice in that. I didn't know that until the credits, and I feel like a failure.
But
as a
I was
man.
very, very happy with this chapter overall. I think it lent itself really well. I forgot that, of course, Natsu wouldn't know that the guild had been disbanded because he left the day before. I was sitting there going, how's he going to deal with this? Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, crap, that's right.
Can I
So-
just
So he's
say
got to go
that
with it.
I really like the way that Lucy handled that when she was like, "You don't really get to say that because you just left."
Lucy's really standing up to him a
I
lot
was
more.
like, "Yeah, Lucy," and then she gave in. But like when she was like, "What is it really your place to say that?" I was like, "Yeah, I agree. Good job,
Natsu
Lucy."
has the power. Natsu has all the power, but Lucy wears the pants in this relationship.
I hope they both wear pants occasionally.
Nah, pants are overrated.
Pants are for squares.
No Pants Day! Every day is No Pants Day.
Yay, no
But
pants.
yeah, it's just I really enjoyed this chapter, especially because of how it ended with the homage to the very first chapter. I really like that, and
And I hope that it means we have another like 400 chapters until the end.
well, I mean,
Right.
the problem now is we've got to get the band back together. Like, I'm not going to be satisfied until we have at least got Gray, Natsu, Urza, Wendy, and Lucy all
I'm
together.
It needs the main
anticipating.
people.
I'm anticipating it to be much more difficult than Natsu thinks it's going to be. I think
Oh,
that he's
I know it's going to be
like
extremely
he's gonna be like, "Yo, everybody, we're back. We're starting Fairy Tale back up. You should totally just drop everything and join us." But like,
No. I expect
we're
them
going,
to
to
get.
Lamia, we're going to Lamia scale, which means there's Wendy, right, and Carla, and if they're they're probably in Lamia scale. So why would they leave that guild? Man, Wendy's been in a lot of guilds.
yeah.
You're such a whore.
Guild hops.
It depends.
I
All
mean-
right. If
Like Lucy
If
and Natsu still have their tattoos, but or March.
Gashiel is still in, another guild, that means that he and Wendy have been in the most guilds.
And Juvia,
Yeah, Jubia too.
wherever Juvia is. She's
But I
probably-
don't think that's gonna be possible because Jubia's with Gray, and I think Gray went just wandering and training, kind of like Natsu.
Natsu. And I'm pretty sure that I highly doubt that Gajiel joined another guild.
I don't think he
I
did
just-
either.
He's
I'm
just
pretty
so
sure that
dislikable.
Levy went with Gajil.
Yeah. I mean, Gajiel's just sort of. He's just so cold. Like,
Oh
if
my
you
God!
hadn't-
They bump into Levy and they run into Levy and Gajiel, and they totally have a kid now.
I would die.
Wait,
like a
how-
3-month-old?
How is that possible?
It is. Or I guess the kid would be like 2 months old.
That
Because
was quick.
Iron Dragon.
If they got. If he got pregnant the day Fairy Tale disbanded.
I love that she's like, how is that
2
possible?
months
I'm
old.
about to sit here and say, well, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Which they totally do.
Okay, if we
When
find
Gajiel and
Gajil,
Levy love each other very much, Gajiel will run to the orphanage and steal one. And that's how.
I can see Natsu doing that.
I think Natsu would too. He'd be like, let's start a family. Go and steal an orphan.
Let's go have this. Here's a child to add to our family.
Actually, I don't even
like,
think
oh,
he'd
yeah.
make it to an orphanage. He would just find his first child. He would just find the
Have a
first
family,
child
right?
walking on the sidewalk being like, that's ours.
They ask him. No, the
Guys.
problem is they finally ask him to they get to the part where he's supposed to sign the paperwork, and he doesn't know how to do a proper signature. So he's just like, I'll give you my signature, and he just breathes fire on it. All of it goes up. They start yelling at him. He just grabs the kid and flees.
no,
Like, I'm not
speaking
dealing
of
with your
kids,
crazy dog.
no, speaking of kids, what about Asuka and Romeo?
I mean, Asuka has.
I'm seriously disappointed that Romeo just didn't like man
Ooh.
up. And I think.
Maybe.
Do you think
Maybe
he
Romeo
might-
has turned into a person.
too? Huh?
Romeo's a person now.
I said maybe he's turned into a person that isn't a Natsu clone.
Yeah. I really hope that Romeo followed Wendy though, because I really ship Romeo and
So cute.
Bro, Wendy is so cute.
Apparently, Daryl says that people are thinking Gajiel joined Sabretooth. But
Really?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound right.
See that?
They are kind of the second fairy tale, so it would make a little
there
bit.
is Sting, right? And he's close with Rogue. I don't know. I don't know.
If anything, that would give them good shadow training.
Right? He might have done that just to get the training, because.
Mm-hmm. And to answer your question, Lisana, the reason I didn't assign you a voice is because you said your internet was being kind of wonky.
No, that's fair. I mean, it's not the it's sort of a satanic, but it's like more of a visual thing. Like I'm getting little weird patches. That just
It could be actually your screen.
No,
Right.
because it wasn't doing this before the call. So.
Alrighty. So, let us know what you guys thought of both the dub and of this chapter of the manga in the comments below. We always
Tetsuo thinks that Erza probably joined Mermaid Heel because of Miliana, and there was no way that Jalal would let her join Crime Sorcerer.
Jalal doesn't get to make those choices.
Right? Like, Erza does what Erza wants. But it is a good point, because I don't think that Jalal would be happy with her joining it, because she doesn't have a sin to atone for.
Because they wouldn't get enough work done from all the booty shaking going on, and
Also that. They love each other too much to get any work done.
there'd be Jalal would have to be more hands-on with Urza.
That was bad.
If Urza is not pregnant or like get ready to pop a kid out, I might be mad.
I think it would be weirder if she was. I feel like if anybody
it would totally be acceptable.
I think if anybody else has children or is going to have children, I might freak out. Like, if
Tune in at 4 chapters. Juvia's totally pregnant.
It's not the end of the series yet. I don't want them to be out of the picture because they had a child.
Tune in 5 chapters from now. Juvia is preggers. With triplets.
Oh dear.
Because that's how
I don't know how that would work. Do you think that maybe Juvia can't get pregnant because she's water? Is this a thing that anybody's thought of? Because I didn't think
Water birth.
Oh, that's a good point. And now it's the year that supposedly Frosh is going to die.
Yep.
So maybe does Gajiel know about that, or is it just Natsu that knows?
There's a Toad.
Toby.
There's a Toby.
I can't remember who knows about that.
That Toby. Lucy, look, it's a bark.
It's a bark.
Where'd your hop go? I didn't even see you put it away.
He's wearing a bib.
You're doing a beep. No, my hop had to go back.
Are that
Until he spins it around. Until he spins it around again, and look, behold, it is a cape.
No,
He's wearing a cape now.
Ryoyoki and With get really, really antsy if they're not together. So both of them were like crawling all over the place. They were like, we're just gonna stick them in their box again, together.
Did you line it with like blankets or anything so they don't get so cold?
Oh, they just have a blanket on top. They get really warm inside the house because it's warm.
Oh, okay.
Now it is time.
I'm glad they have a box spot.
It is time to name this wacky episode of the show. Yes. Episode 172 shall be called what, Lisana?
They're getting the gang back together.
Alright. Calvin!
Fairy Ninja Happy Fun Time.
Fairy Ninja manga. I like that. I'm gonna have to make that eventually, though. Alright. Mira Jane!
Slight variation on Calvin's was Fairy Ninja Tale, the manga.
Fairy Ninja
Fairy
Tale.
Ninja Light. Sorry, Fairy Ninja Light, the manga. That's what I want to say.
Fairy Ninja Light, the manga. Okay.
Nice.
Lucy!
Fairy tale represent.
Carla!
Deadline gives you thunder thighs.
Thunder thighs. Oh my god, I love that.
That is a really good one.
That was.
I'm just gonna say Fairy Ninja Tale just for the sake of having something to say, but I really like Deadline gives you thunder thighs. I'm very much leaning towards that. Again, guys, post in the comments. Let us know what you think the name of this episode should be. In a couple of hours, I will be going through and actually naming it, and I'll be checking your comments as well. So please submit a name. You never know. It might be yours that gets picked. Because sometimes that happens. If you can come up with a better one than Carla's, I'll probably pick it. But right now, it's pretty much going with Carla's.
Oh my gosh, make it shush. My phone was making a lot of noise. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was going to happen.
For some reason, I just combined everything in my head, and it became Fairy Ninja Thunder Thighs, and I was like, wait, what?
No.
No. Deadlines give you Thunder Thighs.
That one is really good.
Yeah.
That one's really good. I like that. Again, guys, if you want to check us out, all our social media links are in the description below. At the very bottom are all of the social media links for how to find us on our Tumblr, our Google+. Well, I mean, you can just kind of find our Google+ pretty easily if you're finding us on YouTube. Our Twitter, our Facebook, all of those places, as well as our email and our spiffy website, fairytalepodcast.com. Where we hope to be fully officially good to go by next week on everything that we've been meaning to get done. So yeah, from there, if you want to help out the show, you can click on the donate button that is at the top of our page on our website, and you can insert the monetary amount of your choice into Happy's little pouch. Just remember, if you're donating for the Get Lucy Vodka Fund, make sure to specify for that, or it will just go to its normal place. If you think Lucy did a good job and deserves vodka, donate.
Yes. I do good job. I give vodka. I give vodka.
I think we're just gonna start having them. I think we're just gonna start having her beg for vodka at the end of each episode.
Can I have some vodka? Can I have some vodka? Please, sir, let I have more vodka.
Please, sir, I want some more.
I'm a functioning alcoholic.
I'm a working alcoholic.
All right. Again, guys, another way to help out the store and get some cool stuff for yourself. The very top link in our description is our store. You can grab up swag of your choice, and we get a percentage of that. We don't have our own store because we don't have the equipment to make our own stuff. Otherwise, it goes straight to us, all of it. And we could price it how we want to price it, but unfortunately, we have to go through stores. So that's a thing. But yay! Those things cost a lot of money too, so we couldn't just go get them. But yeah, good times, guys. Yeah, if you want to help us out there, that is how you can do that and get yourself some free swag, or get yourself some swag at the same time.
Not free.
Not for free. I'm sorry. It's not free swag. I'm sorry. But yeah, we will see you next week. I don't think we have anything planned for this. Anything later this week, but keep an eye on our social media because that can change. It's possible.
Never know.
Never know. So I am not Stragdale. I'm joined by Lisana, Mira Jade, Lucy, and Carla, and Calvin from OTP Manga and Word Ninjas podcast. That is it for us, guys. Do what?
Said
FCWriters.com.
Yes.
See,
Go ahead and provide all of your go ahead and provide all of your contacts that you wish to impart on our audience.
All right, let's see. We got our main website, which is fcwriters.com. YouTube is youtube.com/fullcoveragewriters. Facebook is facebook.com/fullcoveragewriters. Twitter is at FC Word Ninja, and Tumblr is fcwordninja.tumblr.com.
And if you want to follow us for OTP Manga, we only have Twitter up right now, and that's at OTP Manga on Twitter.
We have a subreddit, but I forgot about it. I should go play with it some more.
I don't even know how shit people put up on there.
Keep an eye out because we will be posting stuff up on the Twitter and sharing things and such. But yeah, that's it for us. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We end every episode of the show, Lucy.
Wiener fish.